Hello guys, and welcome to a Minecraft video. This is hopefully going to be one of the first videos of this series. It's going to be called Improving or Placing Blocks. I haven't really made up my mind yet. And I just thought I'd show you some of my things I've built so far in this world, and what kind of style I use, what kind of texture pack I'm using. Stuff like that, get that out of the way and start on a new building towards the end of this episode. So, this is the first building I made. It's a sort of a tower which is quite old because I've added the cobblestone, mossy cobblestone and the leaves, which kind of give it a cool effect. And these little windows give it a little bit more of a medieval tone, I guess. And I'll just show you the inside. I'm not so great at insides. It's probably, excuse me, one of my least favourite things to do with building, I guess. It's quite hard to fill space in Minecraft, I feel, because you have all these awesome blocks and stuff for outside, but you never have anything for the insides. Now you have like basic things like redstone lamps or no trapdoors, stuff like that, but you don't really have stuff like leaves, for example, for the outsides. Because you can't really put leaves and stuff inside unless you have a small plant or something. It's difficult. And also, generally, if you have a good detailed building, these bits always look quite good if you have indents. However, sometimes you want a bigger indent. For example, this. Now let's say the walls here, and I've nearly got 3 layers of layer here, right? And if I shaped the build inside the shape of the outside, it would look quite confusing. As well as this, see this section here, there's a good few extra layers on the side, but it kind of restricts my inside room, because if I don't, the rooms will look very strange. So let me show you an example. If we go over here, I've got quite a random inventory, but if we had a building which was this shaped, example, let's finish this up like this, and we had 3 layers. Let's say we did something fancy, I don't know, this is just an example, but this is what I'm going to do there. That symbolises a layer, and I'm like, right, okay, well we're going to use up the space manually, so we're going to go like this. No, it just makes the shape look weird. And that's a similar thing for the buildings. You have to kind of build fake walls, as it were, inside, and make these walls quite thick, because you want lots of detail visible on the outside, but you don't necessarily want it on the inside. A good example as well is this sort of lattice sort of panelling on the sides of this hut, which I'll show you now. This was built after that, and I'm quite proud of it. I especially like this arch. I think the arch really does set it apart, and I learnt this from going on a YouTube video, watching YouTube videos and stuff like that. And I watch Building with B00, and I watch someone called Gliss, who B00 has worked with a few times, and I'm learning lots of things, like layers are important and stuff like that. Like, I'm seeing these signs now, and I think they look quite nice. And this bit, I like this little bit here, the fence and the log behind it, and the mixtures of wood as well. I'm really proud with this roof. Even though it's like not the most detailed, I still think it looks nice. That's not even strange. Let me quickly fix that. Very strange. I don't know why they're not the same. It's very weird. Oh, that's not. Which of these is an actual block? Let's have a look. If you didn't know, you can click your middle button on the mouse and you can pick a block. So if I wanted blue orchids, middle click, and I have it. If I wanted fence, middle click, have it. It's very handy. Grass, it goes to in your inventory. It's awesome. So yeah, I'm very proud of this building. I do like the sides the best, I think. The lattice and everything looks really nice, and paneling, etc. Trapdoors, a cool touch. Of course, if you built this anywhere on a server or something like that, these things would just go derp 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 all the time, because people just do that kind of thing. And I say people because I do it also. But yeah, I added a flower, a small bush in front, a couple of flowers around it to give it a little bit more sort of atmosphere, like it actually belonged in its environment. These corners looked cool as well. I feel like they stick out, which makes it a little bit more realistic. The inside roof, I'm not 100% happy with, but from the inside, this bit looks a bit boring. But as you can see, I haven't really done much with the inside, and I hope to improve on this during the series. And this is the other side, and if you want to look at the back, I'm quite proud of the back actually. These do bits. Hang on. Let's try putting that there. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure about the back. This bit down here looks good and bad. This middle, they're quite large bases. It's the only thing. This bit, I quite like that. Those two contrast a bit too much for my liking. But, I mean, it's okay, it's okay. By the way, I haven't showed you my skin. Actually, I'll show you it at the end. I'll show you it at the end. This is a small fountain, I won't spend on this. Thought I needed some sort of fountain-y type thing in my single player, so I thought, alright then, I'm going to try building one in creative first. It went quite well. Obviously it's quite expensive for the materials really, you've got cracked brick and stuff, and I was doing this in default. So let me quickly show you actually, let's quickly show you what it looks like in default. Just give it a moment so it can change. There we are. As you can see, yeah, I think it looks slightly better, and these are the other buildings. That looks quite good in default. That is quite obvious that that's stone. Mostly cobblestone though, so. And that looks medium. That looks okay. But overall, I think I do prefer the look in 64-bit. Facts. I can't run the 128 while recording, so I presume I prefer, to 64-bit, so I get a little bit higher frame rate. There we are. And that's the fountain, and then this is my latest addition to this world. This almost sort of collection of buildings. Other than that, we should probably get rid of that. I'll do that off camera. It's got a light at the top. I think it looks quite nice at night. If I just time set 0, which is awesome. And so now, why don't I time it to 0? I was trying to find you, you guys. Nighttime. There we are. See, that's a little bit weird in slats. That looks good, and that looks good. This looks quite cool at night, especially the light. It's got cool light right here. I'm just going to adjust my. Where's brightness? No, it won't be in that. It'll be here. Right, there we are. Let's turn that down. Now it looks quite dramatic. Look at those. And it started raining. Brilliant. By the way, you probably can't hear my game sounds as I've turned them off because this happens, and I don't like rain. And also, this is more of a sort of an introductory video of my kind of style of buildings and what I'm going to be doing hopefully in the rest of the series. I'll just quickly walk you through. I'll turn the brightness back up, so maybe 50%. This is the house. So I tried to make something which sort of resembled the burrow of Harry Potter. It didn't work brilliantly. I could have added several more layers and that would have made it a little bit more like it, but I thought this is quite a nice little, almost watchtower small outpost type building, and I quite like the style of it. So inside I did try a little bit harder in this. This is the new... yeah, this is the dark oak, which I really like, that texture. And I tried a little bit for the door frame, didn't work brilliant. That I don't like, these little holes. Sorry if you can hear my steam going off. I apologise. And the train tracks I think look awesome around the outside. And this is simply up here. I didn't do much, I just made a piece of glowstone hovering up there. But I do like these little balconies, which are quite good to look out over the land, which is awesome. So that pretty much wraps up this episode, guys. Please like, favourite, comment. This kind of stuff really helps me because it motivates me to make more stuff, and if I know you guys are watching, I'm going to find creating this kind of stuff a lot more enjoyable. Even I am enjoying myself now, I'm just saying that I'll probably enjoy a little bit more if I know people are enjoying it as well. So, this has been The Light Bridge, and I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.